My father was buried on a Tuesday. By Friday, the house already felt different. It was not loud nor dramatic as it used to be, just empty. The kind of emptiness that sits quietly and watches you. My name is Ifoma, and I was my father's only child. After the burial, the house was full. Relatives came from different places. Some cried loudly and held my mother tightly. Some talked endlessly about food, burial costs, and traditions, while others whispered things I did not want to hear. By evening, many of them were already planning their departure. During the weekend, it was just my mother and me. The house felt too big for two people who barely spoke. My mother moved from room to room, cleaning things that were already clean. She wiped tables, rearranged chairs, folded and refolded clothes. It was as if stopping would make the pain catch her. That night, sleep refused to come. Grief has a way of making silence heavy. Every sound felt loud. Every corner of the house reminded me of my father. His slippers were still by the door. His chair was still where he left it. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, feeling like something was missing. Not just someone, but something I could not name. 3 days after the burial, my mother asked me to help her pack my father's clothes. Give some to charity, she said quietly, without looking at me. We walked in silence. I folded his shirt slowly, breathing in the familiar scent that still clung to them. When I pulled out his old suitcase from under the bed, something slipped out and fell to the floor. A brown envelope. I froze when I saw my name written on it. Ifeoma. My heart skipped. Is this for me? I asked. My mother stopped moving. She turned slowly, and the color drained from her face. Where did you get that? She asked. It fell from Daddy's suitcase. She sat down on the bed, as if her legs could no longer carry her. I didn't know he kept it there, she whispered. What is it? I asked. She shook her head slowly. I've never seen it. My hand trembled as I opened the envelope. Inside was a folded letter. I recognized the handwriting immediately. I had seen it on birthday cards, school notes, and small reminders he left around the house. My chest tightened as I began to read. My daughter, Ifeoma, if you are reading this, then I am no longer alive. Tears filled my eyes instantly. There is something I should have told you long ago, but fear made me a coward. My breathing became shallow. I am not your biological father. The room spun. I dropped to the floor, the letter shaking in my hands. Not my father. I continued reading. I met your mother when she was already pregnant. The man responsible disappeared when she told him. I heard a soft sound and looked up. My mother had covered her mouth, tears rolling down her face. I loved her. I loved you even before you were born. I chose to be your father. My chest hurt. I looked at my mother, shaking, trying to understand. I planned to tell you one day, but one day kept moving. The words blurred as tears dropped onto the paper. Please know this. My love for you was never borrowed. I pressed the letter to my chest and cried like a child who had lost her world all over again. When I could finally speak, I looked at my mother. Is it true? I asked. She nodded slowly. Yes. Who is my real father? I whispered. She hesitated, then spoke quietly. He was a married man. When he found out, he begged me to abort you. My stomach twisted. I refused, she said. When I said I would keep the baby, he disappeared. Anger rose inside me. And Daddy? I asked. He stepped in, she said softly. He saved us. I thought of my father, the man who taught me how to ride a bicycle, who stayed up late helping me with homework, who never missed a school event, who called me his pride. He knew. All this time he knew. And he still chose to be my father. Grief changed shape after that day. It turned into anger. Not at my father, but in silence. Why wait until death to tell me? Why let me live with half-truth? I shouted. I cried. I locked myself in my room. At night, I read the letter again and again, hoping it will change. The last word broke me completely. If you choose to search for your biological father, I will understand. But never doubt this. I was proud to be your father. That was when I realized something painful. He was not hiding the truth to deceive me. He was hiding it to protect me. But protection built on silence still hurts. Weeks passed. I returned to work. I smiled when people spoke to me. Life moved forward, even when I was not ready. One evening, I visited my father's grave alone. I sat quietly, my hands resting on the cold stone. Daddy, I whispered, you should have told me. The wind blew gently against my face. But thank you for taking me as your only child. In that moment, I finally understood. Fatherhood is not just blood. It is presence, sacrifice, and a choice. The letter did not take my father away from me. It gave him to me in a deeper way. If you enjoy this story, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next story. Thank you for watching. And remember, every tale carries a lesson if only we choose to listen. Until I bring another true life tale your way, goodbye and remain blessed.